What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me doing the Valenti showcase on the Nidhoggr demonic beast battle, guys. So in this video, we actually are clearing all 3 floors of Nidhoggr with the brand new Valenti, and I do think that she is not a bad option on this fight, guys, because we're getting a ton of attack related from her that we just keep throughout the entire fight. So it's definitely a pretty good bonus that we're able to get. The only thing is we're not gonna be able to run like a mono goddess team, because remember, we do have to run different races, and I'm gonna show you guys the team right here. So before we actually hop in though, definitely make sure to like and subscribe. I do appreciate all the support on the channel as of late, guys. Thank you so much, man. And with that out of the way, let's hop in and let's show you guys the team we are rocking here. So we are rocking Demon King Meliodas, Valenti, LR Elizabeth, and Valentine's Diane. Now again, you don't have to run Valentine's Diane. You know, she is a really good unit though, and I would recommend you use her if you have her, because you are getting 10% attack related stats here. We're getting you know, critical defense increase whenever our stance is removed, and we are stacking up a ton of basic stats. Look at this. So increases allies basic stats by 3% for each ally that takes damage from an enemy skill. So we're gonna build up 30% extra basic stats on the team just by running this Valentine's Diane over the other one, but you still can run the other one, and I think it actually will be completely fine. But yeah, no, for this setup though, guys, we were rocking DK Meliodas as the main damage dealer, right? You know, he's really good. He has cancel stance, he has, you know, a bunch of damage, so definitely a really good option. I do think like Trader Melly could replace him though and actually beat it too, I do think, because you know, you get a lot of damage reduction, you have cancel stance. It actually would work out. So Trader Meliodas would be another option, and then obviously Valenti, we're rocking her. In terms of the gear, I actually did run on Valenti though. It's not this gear set that I have here. It actually is just a regular standard like HP you know, HP set. And the main reason for that though, guys, is because since we're rocking Valenti but not as the taunt unit, you know, we don't need to actually run you know, her lowest HP. So I do think that having her, you know, on a standard HP set for Nidhoggr is completely fine, because we'll have the Diane be the lowest HP no matter what with the Tamio Linga. So Diane's gear, in terms of what we're rocking for her, is going to be triple defense, and we are also running recovery rate on the bottom piece to make sure she has less HP than anyone else on the team. And as you guys will see, if we look at the HP stat, 216,000 versus 269 is the other lowest one we got. So yeah, she's always gonna get targeted because she has the lowest HP. We got Tamio Link on her and everything like that. And yeah, we are also rocking the basic stat card set here, guys. So that is pretty much the set of the team right there. So with that out of the way, let's hop in and let's showcase the run. Now I do have my media player open here, and the main reason for that is because media player lets me do ×2, whereas the other one that I use normally doesn't allow that. So you know, I feel like for this video we can do ×2, since you know, it did take me 30 minutes to beat this run, guys. So we can go through it, and I'll do my voiceover as we go through it. Maybe I'll slow it down if there is a point where I want to explain something, you know, super in depth. But yeah, no, this was the run here that we were able to do it, and yeah, this is the gear and all that, guys. So let's hop in, and I'll show you guys the run. So you know, just like when we're doing Skull and Hottie though, guys, we are building up with Valenti. We're doing the double attack with her, getting the 16% attack related stats off the rip. You know, we're attacking with Elizabeth, we're attacking with Meliodas, just to get a bunch of good damage in there. And we want to build up, you know, the full basic stats with Diane, which we're gonna definitely do as we get hit. And look how tanky our team is, right? You know, obviously we are getting a ton of basic stats, but a lot of it is because we're also getting 20% you know, HP related from Valenti. You know, that's definitely a very nice effect. So yeah, we do another Valenti skill, we do the Elizabeth attack, and then Meliodas attack card does actually finish him off there, guys. So moving into the phase 2 right here. Again, phase 2 is going to rely a lot on you getting, you know, Diane and Melly cards, because you want to apply Seeds of the End with Diane, while also, you know, using Melly to stance strip whenever you get the chance. So, you know, whenever that's available, you'll go for it, and boom, we'll get the stance removal, and then it'll be available. You know, I'm actually going to not keep it at 1.2 or 2 times speed. I'll put it at 1.5, guys. We'll keep it speed up a little bit, but not as much as the 2 times speed. So yeah, no, the ultimate with Elizabeth, the double Diane will apply Seeds at the end. I go for the stance as well. I probably should have did stance first, but it doesn't necessarily matter too much here. So we do the double Diane. Look how much she's doing. Look at Diane's damage, 176. That's almost damage cap. You know, and that's my taunt unit. You know, so that's honestly kind of crazy. And wait till we get to the stats, guys. I do show stats in this video. I did not forget. You know, especially with Nidhoggr, I had to, right? Like this is a team that you get absurd stats with, so I had to show it, man. But yeah, no, we do get the rank up right there with DK Meliodas. and I do the Valenti ultimate to cleanse a debuff. Remember that whenever you use a skill with Valenti, she actually cleanses a debuff on the team, and so Diane actually did get a block effect removed right there, guys. So that is a really, you know, another benefit that, you know, you do get from running Valenti, man. I do like it. I do like it. So moving into this final phase of floor 1, you know, this is the one where we don't want to instantly kill though, guys. We want to, you know, waste some higher ranked skills though, so that we do shred the gauge, because the only way you're gonna kill him is if we get the gauge to 0. So I was like, okay, let's Liz ult, you know, cycle that. We'll get the buff card up with her as well. We use the Diane rank 2. That's gonna do like 45%, I think it is, right? Yeah, it's 45%. And then the Liz attack card, that's about, what is that, 20%, so he's at 35. Now we just have to finish him off on this turn here, guys. And I do think I showed the stats here, because I do get debuffed on everybody. We do get the rank up on melee. So yeah, you guys will see. This is some crazy stats though here, guys. So you know, I think, yeah, I know. So do I show it? Oh, I don't show it. No, I must have shown it on floor 2 or floor 3, man. I guess I thought I showed it there, but no, I guess it's on one of the other floors. So there's floor 1 right there. You know, pretty good. You know, we kind of breezed through that a little bit quick. You know, once we get to floor 2, I think that's where it kind of, you know, takes a little bit longer to get through it. I think the main reason why this video is so long is because of the floor 2s, or no, like the phase 2s of each floor. I mean, that's you know, that's what takes forever. Also, I guess this phase 2 or phase 1 on floor 2, right? So yeah, again, starting off the fight, guys, we are dropping the double Valenti just to build up the attack related. So we're starting at 0, but we're at 16 right now. You know, we do the Diane attacks whenever you get the chance to apply seeds at the end, so that melee can, you know, do his stance removal when we need. We are getting hit by these AoEs right here, and this is weak point AoE, so it is hitting fairly hard, but for the most part, we are fine. And, you know, we'll be able to heal up once we do get an Elizabeth ultimate going too. The only thing is that I wasn't able to use Elizabeth attack card this turn because of the fact that, you know, it would mess us up. I was like, okay, let's actually rush Elizabeth ultimate though, right? So I used the Elizabeth buff card. That's going to give us another gauge. We do get the ultimate. And so I do top deck the ultimate, and I can give HP now back to Valenti so that she isn't really, you know, going to die here. Because she is kind of getting low, you know, around 50% HP. It's not like that low, but you know, a little bit something to worry about. So yeah, right there I go for the Elizabeth ultimate, guys. We do the stance with Diane, we do the double attack with Valenti. Now we're going to be at 32% attack related stats after this double attack right here. So yeah, no, and as you guys can see, look at the damage now. We're starting to ramp up. You can see the damage is starting to look a little better now. And yeah, obviously it takes a while to build it up, you know, because we're doing a bunch of stalling, just trying to get all of our ultimates going and all the damage we need. Yeah, no, that's just like what's part of it though, right? It is going to take a minute to kind of build up stats, and that's just how the fight is though, when we're running this team specifically. So yeah, so right there we do the attack. I knew I was going to get countered, but I was like, okay, we have to get the stance removal though, just so that anyone else can freely attack him. You wouldn't have to worry. Right there, I could actually finish off the fight with the attack with Liz, but I actually did not know we would be doing that much damage. And so I do technically waste another turn right there, guys, unfortunately. But yeah, no, we're completely fine though. Like, look how little damage Diane's taken. Bro, she took like 200k there, or 200 damage, I mean. Like, look at that. Let me go back. I think it was right here. Look at this. 143. Oh, I just skipped way too far in. Let me go back a little bit here, guys. Oh, this is where I show stats. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, no, again, we replayed this part. But yeah, no, we do see like the damage that we take, guys, was very, very little. Look at Diane right now. Look at Diane when she takes hits, right, from this boss. Like, look at this. 143 patience. That's so crazy. 200 patience, right? Nah, definitely very, very strong, you know, character. Look at the stats, guys. 80k attack on DK Meliodas, right? That's not even fully built up, though, I don't think. Oh, no, we are fully built up. We got the 40% attack related, actually. We do. We just don't have the Elizabeth ultimate yet. So, you know, take that into account. 80k attack. And I don't have the attack related up yet from Liz's ultimate too. So yeah, man, like this is just a crazy team in terms of just increasing attack related for the team. And you guys will see when we get to phase 3 of floor 2, you'll be kind of shocked at the damage I'm able to deal, because I actually went into that phase with like no damaging skills, and you know, I was shocked I actually made it through. So yeah, no, right here we stance up with Diane. We waste the Diane single target, waste the AoE with Valenti. Now we only are really using Valenti skills now just to cleanse debuffs, guys. That's the only reason we're using them now. Or if we're using her ultimate just to maybe get some extra damage. Like, that would be the only time we're really, you know, caring about using her skills. Because other than that, we don't need to use them, right? They're just kind of dead skills now that we've fully built up. So yeah, no, right here, we do stance up again. I'm like, okay, let's do the double Elizabeth to get the ultimate cycle. Do the melee single target rank 3. And yeah, no, it doesn't do like a super insane amount of damage because he does have 2 damage reduction still. But yeah, no, solid 250k right there, not bad. Yeah, no, and then we do keep getting attacked onto DN. So as you see, the damage onto Diana is like very, very minuscule though. So I'm telling you, Queen Diana will be fine as well. Like if you're running Queen Diana on this fight too, completely fine. No issues as well. You know, I just am running Valentine's Diana because she does give an extra 30% basic stats on top of what we already have, guys. So I do think that is really nice for the showcase and also showing, you know, what this team is capable of doing. So yeah, no, right there. Diana's getting attacked, 32k. Look at that, and we full, bro. That's why I'm saying like this is an insane team because you just cannot die. It's so tanky, you know, unlimited HP pretty much. We're just such a tanky team. So there isn't really much the boss can do. We drop the melee ult, just a stance remove. You know, we do the Diana attacks. I guess, you know, having a Valenti shield there would have been nice. I could have used that. And cleanse the infect. You know, Diana with a life shield. It didn't necessarily matter too much. But going into this phase, by the way, guys, look at the cards I had going into this phase. Now, do you guys think I'm able to do 50% of his HP with what I got? I did top deck 1 melee single target. But do you guys think with these skills in my hand, I had enough? 108k attack right there on Meliodas. And I was like, yo, am I going to be able to get the full amount of damage here? I had to think about what card setup I was going to go for, right? I think I decided to do this, though. So we do the Valenti attack card first. And then we do the rank 2 buff strip with Liz. Look how much this does. 330k. Yo, I was shocked too, guys. I was actually shocked. I was like, yo, Liz doing 330k. You know that the team is like overly stat heavy right now, you know? If the support unit's doing 300k on her attack card, then we know something's going crazy right now. So yeah, no, that was just really nice right there in terms of the damage you're able to do. We did get some pretty lucky top decks though through the rest of this phase, because remember that on this floor, guys, you have to keep him less than 50% HP. If you you know, let him stay a little bit higher than 50%, then he's gonna get that attack related and you're gonna be completely screwed. So yeah, we just kind of want to, you know, damage him every single turn, not necessarily rip all of our damage every turn, but just enough to where, you know, we do lower him less than that 50%. And yeah, no, right here on this turn, I had to make sure we had Elizabeth ultimate for the next phase anyway. So I do think I cycle Liz. Yeah, we do the double Liz. And then I actually do waste, I think it was, oh yeah, and I showed the stats. Look at that 128k attack. Yo, that's crazy, bro. 128k attack, 59k on Liz, 58k on the dot for Valenti is crazy, guys. So yeah, man, we do the Meliodas ultimate. I do the Diana ultimate as well. We drop the Elizabeth ultimate and then the Elizabeth attack card. That's going to cycle back our ult. And yeah, no, we're completely fine for this next turn. Now that he is at 0, you know, we can go for the kill. We just make sure we ult with Liz first so that we're full HP going into that final phase, or a final floor, I mean. And yeah, no, for the most part though, guys, very easy runs, and I'm not really having issues with this team. It's just like the rest of the times I've showcased Valenti, honestly. Like if you guys have saw, you know, my bird showcase, my deer showcase, Hul and Hadi, all of them are really very tanky teams. Right, a lot of them are just full tanking. We're not taking damage on these phases, guys. It's just straight tanking, man. It's crazy. So, yeah, no. So right here, okay. So, what was it then? So, okay. So my bad. We go over here. This is floor 3. And we hop in here. I was just like, why is he at 0%? I was kind of confused, but that is what happens normally. So we do the double Valenti cards right there, guys, building up the attack related. Remember, we always start with 16 because we're always doing 2 skills off the rip. If we were able to get more skills off the rip like that, then we could try and fully build it up. But, you know, it gets built up throughout the rest of the fight. And, you know, that's what Valenti's able to do. She's a build-up character. And so we're able to build up the attack-related stats throughout the fight. And, yeah, no, it's really nice. It's for sure, you know, just having that extra attack-related. Right here, I was like, okay, not really a good position to be in, you know. Even though I mentioned the team is tanky, we have to make sure we are healing with Elizabeth and getting as much, you know, HP increase that we can. So I was like, okay, let's kind of, you know, push up Elizabeth ultimate a little bit. We stance up with Diana to draw damage away. You know, the Elizabeth attack right there was a really good amount of damage. I should have did Valenti's heal first, though. in retrospect. I always forget that, you know, I am getting that attack related sometimes, so I just be, you know, wasting the skills to waste it. Like, I know it gives me attack related, but I don't use it beforehand to boost damage of the teammates. I definitely should be doing that more often. But yeah, no, if you're like min-maxing a run, then you would know to do that, you know, over the, you know, just wasting it after the fact. So right there, we do the buff card with Liz, we do the attack card with Liz as well. Oh no, I reset and I do just the buff card and the attack card. Wasting the double Valenti right there does seal the Valenti debuff. I did not actually think to seal Valenti there, and I almost reset the game. I was thinking like, yo, do I reset the game there? There's no reason to though, guys. There was literally no reason to. So yeah, right here, we are taking a bunch of damage. We're completely fine though. He sets up the stance. I have 3 seeds at the end, and we have a Meliodas skill, so I was like, okay, that's completely fine. We have a Liz top deck as well, so we do full heal with her. And then yeah, no, from this range in the fight, guys, I was not really worried too much. I just wanted to make sure that everyone got their ultimates, because remember that when we move into the next phase, or the way we're gonna do it is by doing triple ultimate and then follow up attack. That's how you do it. It's a lot more consistent than, you know, waiting till you get like a rank 3 of one skill and then doing it that way. You know, it's just a little bit too annoying in my book, so I like to always go with the triple ultimate and then just follow up attack, and that always works out for me. So yeah, no, right here, and it's nice too because Diana has a healing ultimate too, so that actually will help us, you know, in terms of healing us up a little bit too. So yeah, no, ultimate with Meliodas, ultimate with Diane, ultimate with Valenti, and then the attack card with Diane at the very end, guys. 315k from everyone, and because we have that 20% HP related, look, we're actually life stealing too. So technically we are able to lifesteal as we, you know, attack in this fight, you know, whereas if we were running just Freya, I guess you would lifesteal with Freya because you do get 20% attack or all stats, right? So you would, it's just, it would be build up, whereas with Valenti, it's just you have the lifesteal instantly. So yeah, no, that's kind of the idea though, guys. So right here we are just wasting a bunch of cards right here and doing a ton of damage. Remember on this phase, you have to always have a stance removal every 2 turns because he's going to stance up. And yeah, no, he has damage dealt right now, so he's dealing a little bit of damage. And, you know, the only way we're going to be able to do the stance removal is by making sure we have 3 seeds at the end and then a DK Meliodas skill to be able to do that. So it's kind of tough, you know. You have to manage everyone's skills on this phase, but I think letting Melly get a bunch of darkness stacks is fine if you need to. You know, you can kind of just, you know, stall for that. So I think that's completely fine. And then, yeah, no, right here, Diane's taking a ton of damage. She's actually tanking fairly well considering the boss has damage dealt up, right? So yeah, no, and then we AoE to Melly. That's going to be a stance cancel. And then from there, we're going to start, you know, getting some passives to actually boost us. And we'll be able to go through the rest of this phase very, very little effort, right? So yeah, we stance remove. We go for the attack with Diane. And that we get the stance buff actually. So that buff right there, if we use a stance, it'll actually shred the gauge a ton. So remember that, guys. We do have that buff. We have to get another buff, you know, continuing through the fight as well. Right there, he actually did target Valenti, but he switches back to Diane right there. Diane takes over 50% of her HP, but we heal it all back. And then Melly actually does cleanse, get the all creation. And yeah, no, we're in a really, really good spot here, guys. So yeah, just wasting Valenti's skills. AoE with DK Meliodas. I had another skill with him anyway, so I was like, okay, we can stance remove next turn. I'm not necessarily too worried about that. Yeah, no, we do get a stance card with Diane, which is really good because remember we can use that to shred the gauge. So he does the double attack. You know, he's gonna kind of damage us a little bit. And then yeah, no, right here I was like, okay, stance remove with Melly, and then stance up, you know, to shred the gauge a little bit. You know, waste the attack card with Valenti just to get it out of our hand. And yeah, no, guys, like this. Honestly though, like this team, if you get it going, like it's pretty nice. It's just, it's gonna take a little bit of time though because you only have cancel stance with Meliodas, so it is a little bit tough to do that. When you would run this team variant but with like Demon King instead of like Valenti, you know, you are able to apply seeds at the end a lot easier. And I think with that team, it's a little bit faster, I guess you could say. But I think Valenti is a lot more safe, you know, and that's the thing that I've noticed throughout all these videos where I've shown Valenti off, is that she's a very safe character to run on any demonic beast. You know, she's providing that HP related. She's letting you get that build up 40% attack related built into your kit, so you don't have to get buff stripped, nothing like that. You're completely fine, right? Which I do think is a big plus. So yeah, right there. Unfortunately, that final attack we did with Melly right there, guys, he was at 1%, and we don't, you know, we couldn't kill him unless he was at 0. And so yeah, we weren't able to do anything really there. Right here though, he's at 15% on the gauge, and if I do, you know, ultimate, we do buff. you know, we do all this stuff right here. And then we stall a turn, you know, the next turn I'm actually going to be able to get the kill, right? So I was like, okay, that's pretty smart. You know, we give him damage dealt anyway, not that it's really going to matter, because we literally just tap him on this turn and then he's dead, and we move into the final phase. And yeah, no, so that's where a lot of the time in this fight came, guys, is just, you know, stalling on this phase. It just took a little bit to get through it. But again, as I mentioned, like that's where Valenti does kind of shine though. Look at that. What was that stats right there? 67k. Wait, let me pause. 67k attack, 45k defense, 690k HP, and then these are all the substats right there. Like that's nice. You know what I mean? If you're able to have these as your substats, you're completely fine. And this is the tank character on the team, right? So definitely very nice for Valenti right there. And yeah, no, we do the attack card with Liz. We finish off that phase and we're moving into the final phase of the fight, guys. And now this is where we get to see, you know, actual damage now from Meliodas, because there's no damage cap. So we're able to just freely do damage. And you guys will see a lot of it, you know, is because of the fact that we have that 40% attack related stats built into our kit. You know, we're able to have that and we can just start ripping a bunch of cards here and dealing a ton of damage. Right here, you know, we do the Valenti ult first. It does only 250k. I do DK Meli ult. Boom, 2.2 million. Instantly we get him to the, you know, less than 30% range, guys. So yeah, no, I actually did like running this team when I did the Nidhoggr run. I actually do think it is pretty strong. You know, you don't need a full goddess team to do it. You know, I guess that's the plus right there. If you have this, like if you have these 4 characters and you take on any demonic beast other than Nidhoggr, you'll be completely fine, guys. That's what's crazy. These 4 units, if I was to take these 4 units into any demonic beast battle, I can beat all of them. Even Deer, technically, right? Even Deer, because, you know, we have all 3 colors. So yeah, look at that. Yo, we've, yo, 3.2 million. That is crazy, man. I was actually shocked by the amount of damage we were able to do sometimes, guys. It was a little bit insane, right? You know, because we are building up that 40% attack related built in, you know, Meli's just dealing a ton of damage. You know, he's getting all creation whenever we get the chance as well. Look at that, 128k. Like, that's crazy. What team gets you 128,000 attack, guys? Like, what team is able to do that for you, right? Like, no character, I think, can get that high in their attack. Like, that's just absurd, man. It's so crazy. So yeah, right there we do the buff card with Liz. Yeah, no, so we do the Diana ultimate. I do the Meli attack card. I do the attack card right there. Yeah, no, so what I was trying to do is I was trying to do as much damage as possible while getting him less than 30. And look, and we're able to do that. The AoE from DK Meli does it. I was shocked. I was honestly shocked, man. Obviously, we had all creation and stuff, but still being able to do that much damage, like, it's absurd. It really is, you know. So yeah, right there, he does finally get the stance up. Luckily, we have DK Meliodas and the 2 seeds of the end right now. So we just have to use 1 skill and we get the seeds of the end, you know, to strip the stance. And look at that, it just, you know, enough to fully, you know, get him to 0 HP. And yeah, it's just a very safe team, guys, for sure, man. Very safe setup. You're not gonna have too many issues running Valenti. I do recommend this if you do not have, you know, like let's say Freya, you don't have Freya Relic, run this team. You know, get your Freya Relic first and then make it. Then you can probably switch up the team a little bit. You might not need to run Valenti, but she's still such a good option. And I'm so surprised that like this team actually worked as well as it did, guys. So there we go, man. That is the Nidhoggr. All 3 floors cleared with the brand new Valenti. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. Just a really strong, you know, overall demonic beast character. And, you know, I will be definitely doing the Nidhoggr complete guide as well, you know, with updated team comps and all that, guys. I definitely will be doing that. But I just wanted to showcase her in these other demonic beasts first, so you can see how, you know, maybe how valuable she would be for your account other than just Nidhoggr, because, you know, she is a universal demonic beast unit. We got to remember that. You know, she's not necessarily just restricted to the Nidhoggr like, you know, Freya Relic is, right? Or, you know, Jormungand or Magelda to their respective demonic beasts. So yeah, man, very cool character. I do like this Valenti. You know, in retrospect, I do actually like this character a lot more than I initially did. But when I initially did use her, it was on Nidhoggr, so I wasn't really, you know, too you know, enamored with her at the very least. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys do enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate you guys watching the video. We'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.